Well, hey, good afternoon, my trader friends. I hope you're doing great. We had a good day in BOSA trades today. We had two trades to go over here today. You know what? I was up 1,200 bucks at the high point, and we settled down with a positive 337. So not too bad overall, but I was very excited about hitting our target, which didn't quite happen today. Here is the first trade we had. Oh, let me turn off that cursor. Nobody wants to see that one, right? So, first trade as we went long here, we had an exhaustion triangle. The expectation was up above the midline, which is this yellow line. The triangle formed here. I went long right at that point. Stop was down here below this low of the triangle. Took some heat initially, had a good run up. We went up and down. I found a kind of a support in this area. So I, at a discretion here, I bought another spread. So we were long two spreads at this point in time. Had a great run up here. I exited the first one with a $350 profit. And the second one, right up here, we were at about $1,200 positive from my entire account. And it settled back down to a stop loss. So we got stopped out right about the fast moving average there, and that was a total of only about $900 in profit for the heating oil natural gas. Now this is a very odd spread, I admit. The correlation here on a 10-minute bar is only 0.07, which means there's basically no correlation. So one can move up, the other can move down, 50-50 shot. A zero correlation means there's no correlation. As you might know, plus one means they move congruently in the same direction all the time. Negative one means they move congruently in opposite directions all the time. So a zero means there's no kind of discernible correlation. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at our other trade. And this was a loser. Yep, I broke my winning streak. We had a short setup happening here. The expectation was down for the rest of the day. I saw a nice topping formation here. Exhaustion triangle and a short setup here. We decided to, I skipped the first touch of the sell level and went in short on the second one. So we had a good move initially, but price reversed and it did hit our stop loss. You know what? And I walked away from the market at that time, but there was another, let's see if we can zoom in here. The market formed another sell setup with just a few minutes left to go in the session. So we netted only about 337 for all positions. So yeah, here would have been a good, really good sell setup. As you can see, we have our exhaustion triangle going up. Would have been short right at that point, basically right at this level. And would have been a good move. Actually, I was in two contracts here at this level, so it was actually $500 is what the loss was on that. There was two contracts involved, two spreads, but this would have been a great recovery for that position. However, it didn't work out that way. You know what I did want to show though is this is a good trade that got away. So here is the bean meal bean oil spread. Initially, this market goes up above the midline here, the expectation at the open, and then it settles down, 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 and kind of hovers around the midline here. And that's would have been a great sell right here. Control F6. Let's draw that triangle. This was probably the trade of the day, the one that got away. I'm going to apply the my nice crimson template. Would have been a great trade. So that was the trade of the day that was missed. Similar setup occurred here in the soybeans bean oil spread. Again, it was expected to be down the entire day after a run up in the morning, and that's exactly what happened again. So those two I missed out on. I got the loser though. Isn't that great? Got the loser trade here, but I did come in with a winner on this very uncorrelated spread of the heating oil natural gas spread. So that was it. Hey, I'm happy with 337, and thank you for tuning in. Email me if you have any questions.